shot by Buddha. Facebook Gaming in the building.
Into the end zone! Five Nations, stand up!
All right, so we what division do y'all want to start with? Legend, what's good, man? How you feeling, bro? Q, what up? Man, Murr, he said, I ain't do nothing to none of these little boys, man, Murr. I ain't do nothing to none of these little boys. Do I this look like the face of a man that did something to somebody else? He said Dallas by half a game. What division y'all want to start with first? I think that's a good place to start, though. I'm sorry, Keith. I think we're going with the North. Let's go. Let me teach let's you go how to AFC North, NFC North, AFC North, NFC North. All right, so AFC North, you got the Ravens, the Steelers, both was in the playoffs. Then you got the Bengals that just missed the playoffs, and you got the Browns. Give me the order. Don't break code now. Give me the order. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't just say Lions. You know, because that's NFC. Y'all just say teams. I'm gonna need y'all to come out in order. Keith, what's the long face for? Let's go AFC North first. Always regarded as one of the tougher divisions. So let's go. You got Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. What order y'all got them in? Yunko, what up? See, Yunko, it's easy if you just put it all on one. Like, do you see how Smoothie did it? Hey, everybody in the class, look how Jonathan J. Mac McCavitt did, aka Smoothie. He put them all on one post. You know, Yunko smoking that Miami grass down there. He just throwing the names out. Now, what up, Yunko? That was good, bro. All right, let's see. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Nah, you good, Yunko. Where you headed to, my boy? He say Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Like, y'all all kind of on the consensus that Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Hey, look. Depending on what the Steelers do at quarterback, it might be Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. And is this the first time Mike Tomlin don't have a winning record? He said, no, I don't follow that man, White Gorilla. So, like, only thing I know about these niggas is stuff y'all tell me, and it's very not. It's not significant. What he posted? He's gonna play VR and get his lick back. Wait, what he post? It's really not significant, bro. What he posts, he gonna get out the first round of Obituary. He gonna stop hating and playing some of the tournaments and get his ass kicked. What is it? It can't be nothing significant. He said he gonna get a regular camera and stop streaming like Bottle. What he gonna do? Who cares about, like, I made a post and my post is just what he said about me. I don't have to post about this nigga no more. This nigga is not significant, bro. Doesn't matter if nobody talk about me. Like, there's a thing in the barbershop called Consider the Source. Can we get back to talking about the AFC North? Or we gotta talk about insignificant niggas more any longer, bro. Yo, Mad Titan, what up?
Let me teach you
Mad
how to
University
vibe.
coming soon. First losing season for Mike Tomlin. Ravens division until Lamar gone or hurt. Dinner with the wifey, which y'all going to get. I broke my 48-hour fast today, so I'm going on. I might do 24, or I might go back on 48. I don't know, cause I ran today and I'm running again tomorrow, working out. So I don't know if I'm hitting another 48 or another 24. All right, so we did AFC North. It's a consensus. Everybody thinks it's gonna be Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns, or Browns, Steelers interchangeable, right? All right, NFC North. Lock Kid Q. We not talking about insignificant niggas today. Q. All right. NFC North. You got Lions.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Packers, Bears, and Vikings. 3 teams out that division made the playoffs last year. Sam Darnold gone to the Seahawks. Vikings, JJ McCarthy won't be healthy to start the season, so Sam Howell is the quarterback right now. So how does that division look? Lions, Vikings, Packers, Bears. How does that division come back? I mean, White Gorilla is nothing to talk about. I'm kind of done talking about that shit. Kind of done to me. Hey, that shit don't bother. That shit might bother y'all. It does not bother me. I'm talking about NFL division winners right now. I really don't got time to be talking about these niggas is insignificant. Yo, Jonathan Mitchell, what up? He say Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings. Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings. Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings. Vikings, Lions, Packers, Bears. Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. I like everybody but Jays. I don't know how the Vikings are gonna win the division with Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones leaving and JJ McCarthy not being healthy. Sam Howell can't make the Vikings win, bro. I don't see it.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
If the Vikings win with Sam Howell out the gate, I'll be very surprised. Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. I appreciate it, White Gorilla, but we that shit dead. That shit so dead. You see what I'm saying, Keith? Like, but I mean, if y'all want to be real, like, dude been posting about me for 3 years. He's never been significant.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings. Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings. Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. Nobody believe in the Bears. Damn. Hey, the Bears got Ben Johnson though. Like, that's the X factor in the North. Yo, Marco, what up? Lonzo, what up? That's the X factor in the North though. Ben Johnson leaving the Lions, Aaron Glenn leaving the Lions. One go to the Jets, one go to the Bears. Bears draft differently than everybody thought. They go tight end, wide receiver, offensive tackle. Do the Bears make a move now that they got Ben Johnson? Do the Lions take a step back because they lost Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson? I hate to say it. Packers might slide up into their number one spot. The Lions gonna take a step back. The Vikings take a step back. The Bears take a step forward. I think the Bears, Vikings, and Lions will be closer than it looks. Closer than it seems. And I seen him Aiden Hutchinson videos. I hope he healthy by the season come, but right now he do not look like he back. Cause he was running and like he was limping and shit trying to run. Dennis Allen on defense, he know what he doing. Bears could be a sleeper in the division. It depends on what Ben Johnson able to put around himself. I think two of the NFC North teams gonna sweep the NFL East. Bears moving up to a wild card. I can see Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings. Bears have made some good moves. They have. Yeah, I'm saying, like, is Ben Johnson gonna be able to spin them? And is that gonna take the Lions back, losing Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson? I think the Lions win the division, but take a slight step back too. They ain't different between the three. All right, so first two, AFC North, NFC North, we all kind of on the same. We kind of all on the same page, so to speak. I say the consensus. Since I did West, let's go West. NFC West first. All right, you got 49ers just signed Brock Purdy and Fred Warner.
Teach you how to vibe.
And extended George Kittle. So like all they stars is back. So you got the Niners, Rams, Cardinals, and Seahawks. The White Gorilla. After we do both West, we go East. After both West, we go East then. Cam was always first. Anthony Tony, what up? He say Rams, Seahawks, Niners, Cards.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Let me see what y'all got. NFC West. Rams, Niners, Cardinals, Seahawks. You say flip a coin. I don't say flip a coin though. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Rams, Niners, Seahawks, Cards. Rams, Niners, Seahawks, Cards. I kind of agree with where y'all going with that, because like the Niners and the Rams, I think the Niners got the easiest schedule in the NFL. So Niners and Rams, to me, the two best teams in their division. Seahawks lose DK, send Geno to the Raiders, replace Geno with Darnold, coming off a great year, but he struggled against the Rams in the playoffs.
Let me teach you how to
Insert Cooper Kupp where DK is with JXN. A couple new pieces that they got: tight ends, running backs, receivers in the draft and the offseason. Can the Seahawks spin it back up? I don't know. I don't know. That's because it's a whole new look team, right? I trust the Rams and the Niners more than I do the Seahawks to be the same as they was. No Lockett, no DK, no Geno. Insert Cooper Kupp and Sam Darnold. I just don't know if they're gonna be as good to compete with the Rams and Niners, because the Rams and Niners always have good off seasons. I don't know how they do it, but Cardinals is kind of an X factor, but not an X factor. I don't think they believe in Kyler Murray. And then they took Will Johnson. If Will Johnson's healthy, he could help them with Walter Nolan, but they're saying that the dude might not play this year. So if you drafted your second round draft pick, one of the best corners in the draft, and he don't play this year, I don't know how the Cardinals is gonna take another step. Blitz say Rams. Cardinals made moves that will make it say, well, I don't trust Kyler Murray. I think Milroe steals the job at some point. I don't think this is my thoughts movie, is Sam Darnold didn't get re-signed with the Vikings because they thought that JJ McCarthy would be healthy and they could see what their first round draft picks got, right? Long term. They didn't want to sign Darnold to a long-term deal with a first round draft pick QB. Makes sense. Okay, so they get Darnold for $10 million cheaper than Geno Smith. It's no guarantee that Darnold gonna come into this new system and gel like he did last year on the Vikings. If they struggle and they like, I say they like not at a stone's throw from the playoffs halfway through the season or more, between 50, he'd be like Michael Penix coming in second half of the season, seeing what he could do when they're in a struggling mode. So I don't think he steals the job. I just think he's the future of that team. Because if you look at Darnold contract, it's like 37.5 the first year. Year two, they only on the hook for like 12 or 13 million. I think only like 50 million of his 100 million is guaranteed. So next year they could trade or cut him and it won't hurt them at all. Seahawks winning 4 games. Say Milroe's ass. I disagree. I don't think Milroe can start day one, but I think if the right team develop him, Milroe will be perfectly fine. I mean, think about it. The Vikings is gonna start Sam Howell as starting quarterback with arguably the best receiver in the league in Jay Jettis, a team that won 14 games. Like Jalen Milroe developed is better than Sam Howell. He's better than Will Levis. He's better than Mason Rudolph on the Steelers. There's a lot of teams that I'd take Milroe and run and develop him and play him over. Rams, Niners, Cards, Seahawks. Kyler Murray will only play 2 seasons, then they move on. Yep, I agree. I could see the Cards over the Niners. How? They second round draft pick might not play, and the 49ers brought back all their stars, trade and draft well. I think the end Michael that they got may play better than Abdul Carter this year opposite of Nick Bosa. Because like the Niners is a defensive team, and Fred Warner is still the best linebacker in the league, and Nick Bosa with Michael opposite of him, Kerr Brown, and they gotta get somebody to play where Charvarius Ward was at and Dre Greenlaw. But I trust the 49ers organization to rebuild the team faster than the damn Cardinals. Milroe need to sit for a year, at least half a year to the end of the year. Like That was the difference in the QBs coming out to me, is like some of the guys I wouldn't want them to start day one. Rams are winning it just so you can sit this one out. I got the Rams and Niners at the top of the division, Ed. Come on. I learned my lesson about McVay, man. I like McVay. Ain't no way Milroe went before Sanders. Well, we all watched it, Breon. I'm sorry. Then it's like, if you was gonna get a dual threat quarterback and that's the system you wanted to go, why wouldn't you draft Milroe? Like, you just seen the Eagles play defense and have a dual threat quarterback beat the shit out the Chiefs. So getting a 6'8" pocket passer might not be the way to go. Might want to get you a nigga that can extend plays. And if you're talking about like elite athlete, since Lamar, like Milroe is it. And run has decent arm, but his accuracy ain't there. Milroe accuracy short to mid range can be developed. You can work on what he can do. I just know he better than damn Desmond Ridder and Sam Howell and some of them guys in the division they've been trying to play. What happened with Sanders was crazy. Not necessarily crazy. It's a power move. Nobody want to deal with all the teams that could draft a QB. I got a whole video about it, but all the teams that needed a quarterback was on the hot seat. So if you a coach, are you going to take the chance that Dion going to take your job by the end of the year? Or Shedeur turns out to be a star and you can't win games? You're going to get fired. It's like firing yourself. Milroe a project. Every QB taken outside the first round is a project. Is Milroe a bigger project than Tyler Shuh? Hell no. You can't convince me on that. If you can convince me of that, I get in the Discord and I'll pay you if you can convince me of that. Donald's a very good bridge for Milroe. He is, because you only really got one guaranteed year you got to pay him. Got a small window at the moment. We need to draft a QB. I thought y'all was going to draft one of the Will Howards or the Quinn Ewers or Curtis Rourke, Riley. I thought y'all was going to be I thought y'all might even take a shot at Shedeur, because you don't know how long Stafford going to play. Stafford kind of remind me of like Big Ben. They already got a ring. They already got the money. They already got the statistics. Like, just how long is they going to play? He said Jalen developed though. Who's saying, bro, like, are you missing the whole point that Sam Darnold just got a $100 million contract to play on the Seahawks? Jalen Milroe is not about to play day one. He's going to get to sit for half a season or more. So I'm saying, like, that's what develop mean. He's sitting behind a $100 million quarterback. Maybe we on the wrong page. Maybe we talking about something different, but drafting a third round quarterback to play behind a quarterback that's getting paid $100 million that won 14 games last season, that was a first round pick himself, is developing Jalen Milroe. He's not playing day one. He has a chance to learn how to be a pro before he has to play. So I don't know if we're getting off base on that. Sanders already a diva. He ain't played a snap. I don't think he's a diva. He's the first person that showed up to work. He put in extra time. Like, that's some media shit. He's a diva. All the people that met him, including Tom Brady, is like, he's not a diva. He's the son of a star. He's grown up in the game, but to some part, that's going to be part of his benefit. Some people ain't going to be able to handle the limelight. Shuh is QB1. Jake Hayner and Spencer Rattler season.
Let me teach you
DJ
how to vibe.
Buddha clap, Travis running routes. That's why I put that picture of Ayomana up. We gonna dunk on his ass again. I want to see McVay with a legit mobile QB. Do you think he'll draft one though, Ed? Do you think he'll draft one? I'm hoping Ewers can end up being something special for the Dolphins. The two are gonna get another concussion. That was a good spot for Ewers to go to. The only thing is, Tua is kind of like Dak Prescott and some of these other QBs. Like, Quinn Ewers, although he may get to play, is like, Tua is locked in for so long on contract. Like, bruh, like the outs is in like 2028. You better hope Tua stay healthy. Last year, Tua was healthy. He was at the top of the league in passing yards. But I like Quinn Ewers, but they said Quinn Ewers had some injury issues coming into the draft that let him fall. I was saying Jalen Hurts developed. I know Jalen Hurts got to develop on the bench. He didn't start year one. So he wasn't a good passer when he came in. He went to the playoffs his first year. I'm lost, bro. I guess, man. Like drafting a quarterback in the second or third round, obviously to you mean the nigga's supposed to come in and be Joe Burrow day one. Like, no. These guys got drafted to teams where they get to sit and learn how to work on their craft. Like I'm lost. Nigga ain't got to throw for 7,000 yards year one. Like I want y'all to like. Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels had really good years last year. Go look at their yards. It's like a really good year for a rookie may be like 2,800 to 3,200 yards, and we might have felt like they bombed. Like nigga, they playing 17 games. They ain't playing a 16 game season like they used to, or 12 in college. I watched the YouTube video. What YouTube video? Fonzo, what up? Pinky, what up? Ed Dub, EJ. I see us getting the QB next season, having HAS pick could help us get one, sit behind Stafford. Maybe that's what y'all was doing. He was one of the best QB in the league when he's healthy. I don't know, care what nobody says. He's had 1 year, but he hasn't had a full year healthy since like damn near high school though, White Gorilla. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the outlier? The outlier is he's healthy. The tradition is what normally happens is he gets hurt. From the Bama days to, and I like Tua too. He's a Bama quarterback, and Thompson High School is like 10 minutes from my house. So, all right, let's get into the next division. AFC West, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, all make the playoffs. Raiders are still a competitive team. I just think that coach was in a bad situation. Anytime you get, like him and Gerard Mayo, Pierce, like I just bad situations. They would have had to make the playoffs in their first year with less talent to really get there. Gardner Minshew wasn't gonna get it for him. All right, so AFC West, who y'all got? I'm not no troll. I'm with you for sure, bro. It's different these days, expecting you to come out. That's what I'm saying. Like they're in a perfect position. Like Milrose in a perfect position. Like Will Howard, some of these guys are in great positions. Quinn Ewers, like they get to go sit. They don't have to play day one. They can work on their craft and get right. He said Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders. I don't think the Chargers win the division. I don't trust Justin Herbert. I thought Justin Herbert played super efficient last year, but I don't, like they got two really good backs to take over for two good backs last year, but I don't know if they got enough to run wild in that division. He said Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Broncos do got a good team, but last year they was expected to be bad. This year playoff schedule expected to be good. Expectations is a little different, right? Broncos, Chargers. Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. You a Chiefs fan, Breon? I'm gonna pick the Chiefs because it's the Chiefs. And to the Chiefs, don't be the Chiefs. I pick the Chiefs. Now, I think the Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders are the identical saying. The Broncos and the Chargers are gonna have to play playoff schedules. The Raiders gonna have a little bit easier schedule with no pressure. But I think Geno Smith with their defense, because their defense always give all them teams trouble anyways. Ashton Genty, if he turn out to be what he's supposed to be, and they don't shelf him like Atlanta did Bijan, if Ashton Genty, if they build the offense around him and Bowers, could be a tough game every week for somebody. So I expect the Raiders to be a hell game, but the Raiders to not challenge for the division, but I think the Raiders is going to be right in the thick of shit. Chiefs division into Pat retired. I can't pick against Pat, bro. He like Brady was in New England, like 25 years of just like 20 out of 25 years they gonna win it. Same as the Ravens. Chiefs until Patty gonna get hurt this year. The Chiefs miss the playoffs and the Bengals make it. Hey man, it can happen. I'm not betting on that though. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Waddell, what up? Well, I got this 50-ounce water. If you don't drink water, I don't trust you.
Let me teach you how to
No
vibe.
coke, no meth, no. We sober, we fast, we drink water. It was a time when Tom Brady, like Mahomes had to be hurt for that to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Andy Reid, I just think they like one. Harbaugh can do it as a coach, but I don't trust Justin Herbert. Broncos was a flash in the pan last year. Got a really good team, made a lot of good moves. Evan Ingram, Talanoa Hufanga, a new running back, Bryant from Illinois, mixed in with Sutton and Mims, and bro, Broncos gonna be nice, and Sean Payton can call plays. So if I had to choose between the Broncos and the Chargers, I'd take the Broncos. So then we get into a sense of like Pete Carroll and Tom Brady making decisions in Las Vegas. I could see the Raiders challenging the Broncos and the Chargers. Broncos, Chiefs, 1-2 in the division. But have a man. All right, so that's the North, the West. AFC East, Buffalo Bills. Nobody circled the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. The Dolphins, Jets, Patriots. Interesting division. A lot of changes being made. Aaron Glenn in New York. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae out. Mike Vrabel in New England. A lot of change in parts over there. They spent a lot of money. Stephon Diggs over to New England. Of course, Justin Fields to the Jets. A lot of moving parts out there. Buffalo Bills get Bosa and then Landon Jackson in the draft. Tre'Davious White goes back to the Bills. I don't know, man. That's moving. A lot of moving parts, man. She said Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins. Who y'all got? It's kind of interesting. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to pick against the Bills winning that division. It honestly is. I'm sorry. Like, you know, I'm like a Josh Allen detractor, but Josh Allen a bad boy. He the best in that division. Bills, Jets, Pats, Dolphins. Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets. Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets. The problem ain't the Dolphins team, White Gorilla. Like, they got minus 10 million against the cap. So they're going to have to trade Jalen Ramsey. Tyreek Hill wanted to be traded, but they really can't move him. Is Jalen Waddle going to be healthy? They did get Ollie Gordon in the draft. So they have like a running back that should be an every down back, which is something they haven't had in Miami. They got all them scat backs. Need somebody that could like, they could be physical with. Question is Tua gonna be healthy? And if you gotta let Jalen Ramsey go, but they don't have money to go get anybody in Miami. Said Ramsey should free up caps, but that's not free. If you sign your rookies and then you got a $25 million cornerback that y'all got $3 million invested, so you're only gonna free up 22. Y'all was minus 10. So like by the time y'all pay y'all rookies, like y'all don't have no money to go get anybody or anything. Like y'all basically just gotta run whatever's on y'all roster out there. Like y'all depth won't be there, so it's like you're gonna have to stay healthy with guys that ain't been healthy. Like Jalen Waddle gotta stay healthy, Tua gotta stay healthy. Like Tyreek Hill has to like be involved. Like I don't know. in that division, like y'all are like the least physical team out that division too. Like December, January, I don't trust y'all. So it's not that nobody hating. It's just like that's the honest. Vrabel gonna outplay the Bills. Dolphins get a second final. I don't know. Where's Ramsey going? He can come home to New Orleans, please. Dolphins remind me of 2019 Jags. Only question mark is secondary. In that division ain't the division you ain't beating the Bills without a secondary. Alontae Taylor, Kool-Aid in the torture chamber in the NFC South. Offense going to be officially say healthy, like you said. That's a big if though. Y'all haven't stayed healthy. He said another touchdown for Mike Evans. I mean, me personally, I go Bills. I think the Patriots will play tougher. I don't think that equates to a lot of games. A lot gonna come to do on the health of. They gave Stephon Diggs $70 million coming off of a major injury. If he can be the Stephon Diggs that we know him as, it'll help their receiving core with Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. They got the backs. I like Drake May's skill set, but I can't put the Patriots at 2. I trust that the Jets would get there first. I just think second half of the season, I don't trust the Dolphins. Give me Bills, Jets, Patriots, and give me Dolphins last. I just don't trust the Dolphins, bro. I just don't trust the Dolphins, bro. He says, your team making it? We ain't got to the AFC South yet, man. Hold your goddamn horses, man. See, I gotta teach y'all the rules of the shop again. We on AFC East right now. Now we ain't talking about AFC South. Must not have seen our schedule. With our schedule, we'll take the 2 spot. Do it matter who y'all play if 2 ain't on the field?
Let me teach you how to vibe.
If Jalen Ramsey ain't at corner and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle ain't at 100%, like, do it matter? Like, the Dolphins are broke and they lost a lot of players the last few years, and they continue to lose players. Last year it was Wilkinson and then Mostert, and then after Mostert was at the top of the league in touchdowns scored. You know what I'm saying? It's like their money is messed up and they losing players. He say put something on it. Vegas is open 24/7. I don't bet on teams that ain't my team. Hell, I care about the damn Dolphins ain't winning in the playoffs. So we spending a lot of time on the goddamn Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like, we spending way too much fucking time on the Dolphins, bro. I said, losing all pros. Yo, NC boy, what up? What's good, T? I got you down. See, I look over and see the other screen when everything pop up, because I be looking for green, purple, and red on the other screen to pop. All right, NFC East, Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. NFC championship game, Washington Commandants. Dallas Cowboys.
Let me
and the New
teach you
York
how to
Football
vibe.
Giants. Hey, look, don't y'all throw eggs at me. Don't throw eggs at me, NFC East fans. NFC
me
East
teach you how
fans.
to vibe.
Cowboys, Eagles, week 1. Cowboys, Eagles, week 1. I'm sorry. Who wins? Uplifting Souls, what it do? Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. Eagles, Commanders, Cowgirls, Giants. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants. Tone, what up? Tone, you a funny nigga. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. He said, boo, Cowboys, Eagles winning. Who you got? You got to give me your foe. Yonko got Eagles, man. Come on. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. Dallas got a bucket and chin straps for a few games. He said same as last year. I don't know. I like the Giants' defensive front. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence up front. The Giants gonna win some games just beating people up front. They'll get better quarterback play this year. Jalen Hyatt may be more productive with Neighbors. I think the Giants is a tough weekend. So I think the Giants upset a few people. I don't think the Commanders have this coming year that they had last year, but does Deebo Samuel stay healthy and change their offense? It's the back half of the schedule that's brutal. Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Commanders. Pass rushing look like ultimate team. I'm gonna change mine to Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants. See, it's like that whole division is an X factor, right? Eagles won the Super Bowl. When they went to the Super Bowl the last time, the next year they came back unfocused. How focused do the Eagles stay, even with all the stuff they add? Jahad Campbell, Makuba. Like, Eagles added a lot. Like, off-season little moves, bringing back their stars. So the Eagles is going to be in the thick of it at the top. If I had to put something on it, I had to go Eagles. Commanders lost Jeremy Chin. Bobby Wagner's a year older. Zach Ertz is a year older. How do they replace and grow?
Let me teach you how
I
to
don't know.
vibe.
I don't know that they can have the season they had last year. So I'm expecting them to take a step back. But I love Jaden
Let me
Daniels.
teach you how to vibe.
Cowboys, if healthy, Dak Prescott, Williams in blue in the backfield, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, Luke Shoemaker, remade offensive line, Siobhan Rebel, Deron Bland, Diggs healthy, Dante Fowler Jr., Overshown, Micah Parsons, Izzy that they just drafted from BC. I don't know, man. If healthy, Cowboys could be trouble, but they got a really tough schedule. I think the Giants will be better than expected. I don't know, man. Man, look, don't shoot the messenger. Dallas Cowboys healthy.
Let me teach you how to
Eagles,
vibe.
Cowboys, Commanders and Giants is like tied for third, right? I think the Commanders take a step back. I think the Cowboys come back a little bit, and I think the Giants is better than expected. Eagles win the division. Don't shoot me, man. Anna, what up? How your day been? I broke a 48-hour fast, ran a 5K, ate lunch with the wife and kids, and now I'm here with y'all talking NFL division winners. That's a tough one to call, Breon, because like, let's say Dak Prescott don't come back the same. Dak Prescott not healthy. Joe Milton step in. You don't know what he could do. I don't know. Does Deebo Samuel stay healthy and change him and Scary Terry change the Commanders' offense? Do the Eagles have hangover fog from last Super Bowl? Do the Giants surprise everybody with Russ and Jackson Dart? I don't know, man. That's a tough division to call. That's a tough division to call. Man, hey, Cowboy fans, don't think we homeboys or we cool or nothing, man. I'm just being unbiased. At what y'all got coming back on paper if y'all healthy. NFC East gonna be a dogfight. People want to admit it though. Cause see, like, people will try to shit on the Giants, but I don't care who you is if you know football. Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence. Hey man, it's gonna be hard to run the ball and pass. Like, they're kind of like the old Redskins when they had Chase Young and Jonathan Allen and all them. Like, bro, like, hey, bro. You got first round picks all on the D line, bro. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be tough to pass and run the ball just on that alone. The question gonna be is Daboll gonna be able to develop Dart and get Russ comfortable in the offense to get, like, you know what you got in Neighbors, but can he get Jalen Hyatt the production out of Hyatt that we know Hyatt can get? Because Hyatt is a burner, but I don't think they used him at all last year. Yeah, I mean, New York defensive line is stacked out. Oh, we friends. You guys choosing. Hey, listen, Cowboy fans, y'all be like at my neck when I be critical of y'all, and I show y'all a little bug. Y'all trying to high five and shit. Let's just stay in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause trust and believe, Dak Prescott come out looking like how Tannehill looked like coming off that surgery. How Kirk Cousins looked coming off that surgery. He come out looking like Bambi throwing pick sixes week 1 against the Eagles. And I'm sorry. You understand? I'm going to troll. I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm going to troll. If the Giants get good QB play. But, I mean, like, who is the running backs in New York? Who's the tight ends in New York? Like, New York has kind of got a lot of unknown, but sometimes that can work in your favor. Kind of all tell you anything want to draft, like, who are my top 3? I did a whole video on that, White Gorilla. Oop Nation, what up, man? Where them Denver Broncos at, man? Week 1, we coming into Mile High Zombie Land, man. Justin, what up? Really, if I had like, White Gorilla, objectively, if I told you the Browns made a trade and they drafted Mason Graham, Shedeur, Quinshawn Judkins, Harold Fanning, Dylan Sampson, Dylan Gabriel, and they had the Jags first round pick, which is going to be a top 5 pick next year, you'd be like, wait a minute, the Browns going to get 2 first rounders next year, and they got two people who was first round drafts. They got the best running back in the Big Ten and the best running back in the SEC last year. You kind of be scratching your head saying, how did they do that? So it's like, as much as the Browns in an unconventional way, they got a lot and they're one of the only teams that's gonna start next year with 2 first rounders. Because everybody had their own first round pick this year, which is kind of like a weird one. A weird year where all 32 teams still got their first rounder, which is very important in
Let me
NFL draft.
teach you how to vibe.
It's some other teams that Patriots had a good draft, Falcons had a good draft. Indirectly, I think the Titans had a good draft. It's some teams that the jury is still out on what they were able to do, but it's like, I mean, the first 2 picks for the Ravens, the first 2 picks for the Eagles, it's some teams that like cleaned up in the draft, bro. Dallas' first 4 picks was impressive.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
We don't care about the Titans. This beef is one-sided like Steph Curry and Patrick Beverly. What does that mean? I know the Titans been to the Super Bowl since the last time the Cowboys been to one. Are we gonna do this? We really gonna beef Cowboys today, man? Like, y'all too easy, bro. Y'all like the Texans. Like, Texans never been to an AFC Championship. Oh, the Browns are good as your good plays. Crazy they shit on them. 2-time, what up? What type time we on? I'm glad you missed all the New York talk. Alright, so we did NFC East, AFC East, NFC East, NFC South, Buccaneers, 4 straight, might be 4 or 5 straight division championships. Buccaneers, followed by the Falcons, Saints, Panthers. Who win in that division? NFC South. Super Bowl was north of 20 years ago. That flex is starting to sound like, hey, I mean, Cam, at the end of the day, all I said was we've been to the Super Bowl since y'all been. I mean, am I wrong? I told y'all leave me alone. I was trying to show the Cowboys a little love, and then Cam can't take it. This how y'all Cowboy fans is. Y'all can't take nobody just like you know, being unbiased. And Bear smiling somewhere anytime you say 2K. Bucks, Atlanta, Panthers, Saints, Tampa, Saints, Falcons, Panthers. Dallas need to move to the NFC South. That just makes sense. Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Falcons, Bucks, Panthers, Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints. Hey, we starting to get a consensus. Hey, Smoothie, man, you the outlier the only person that got the Saints competing for the division. He said Michael Penix about to go crazy. He could. Hey, Falcons had a really good draft. Jalen Walker, Michael Pierce, Adam Fuller, Nick Nash, and Kobe Bryant. They had a pretty good offseason. We show up for divisional games. Saints gonna win some games if we healthy. Who's the quarterback? Smoothie, who's the quarterback? Our roster is sneaky good. We just don't have. Smoothie, who's the quarterback? You and record that loading up. All right, we almost done with this pick'em. Smoothie, who's the quarterback? Smoothie, who's the quarterback? He said that's the only main question. Sure wins that job easily. Let him know. Say fantasy running back. Who you taking first round? Bijan or Genty? Sure starts and plays until they can't cart him off the field. I mean, he'll retire. He'll be old enough to. My bad, man. I shouldn't even do you like that, bro. But I mean, Bucks just seem to figure it out. I think the Falcons will challenge. I think the Panthers will be better than the Saints. I'm sorry. Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints. Saints defense will be tough, but they'll be exhausted. Saints defense will be exhausted, man. They'll be out there. Kool-Aid, I need Kool-Aid. You hear him saying like them boys will be out there tired of playing defense. He said the Tennessee Titans can tell you 13 weeks, #1 defense in the NFL, first overall pick. You don't got a QB, you don't got nothing. He almost older than you. That's crazy. Wow, right? All right, last one. AFC South Division. Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Titans. Who y'all got? You agree with Panthers being better than the Saints? I think the Panthers made some good moves. I think that was a tough out last year at the end of the year. Can they build on it with what they picked up in the offseason? Here we go. Titans, Texans, Jags, Colts. Texans, Titans, Colts, Jags. Titans, Texans, Jags, Colts. Texans, Jags, Titans, Colts. Man, me and Smoothie disagreeing today, man. What's up? Who else got their prediction on the AFC South? Who else got their prediction on the AFC South? I'm calling out. I ain't even said mine, Smoothie. I ain't even said mine. I'm talking about the other positions. It'd be hard for me to not have Texans at the top. I don't know what they doing at QB in Indianapolis. I think the Titans and the Colts always fight for that spot. I think the Titans and the Colts record will be really close. I don't know who will figure it out first. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the Jaguars is dead ass last. That hit that Sunshine took last year, a new coach coming in, changing the culture. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Evan Ingram gone, Christian Kirk gone. I don't know. I love Thomas. And I don't know if they know what they want to do with Travis year one. They playing him at receiver instead of cornerback to start the year. I can't trust the Jags. But the Colts is a tough team. They got Charvarius Ward at corner. They had a pretty good offseason. Tyler Warren. Can they develop Anthony Richardson? I think Daniel Jones will be one of the best bridge backups in the league. for the money. $14 million to get Daniel Jones over there. Him and Anthony Richardson has the same skill set. I think the Colts will be a tough team to play. I think they'll be able to run it, stop the run, and play pretty good defense. Michael Pittman Jr. healthy, Alec Pierce healthy, Caleb Downs. I think the Colts can compete with anybody, but I just don't know what Bargainby and Ballard gonna do. What they gonna do over there developing Anthony Richardson. Trevor last 2 years with the Jags. Cam Ward competes well in that division though. Anthony Richardson and Jones experience gonna be weird. Their first video was Daniel Jones throwing, not Anthony Richardson. I don't know what they up. Texans, Titans, Jags, Colts. I like the Colts over the Jags. I'm sorry. I've been watching the division too long. Cam Ward, the division will go through the Titans and Texans, but the Jags will try to put up a fight. How do y'all like the Jags better than the Colts though? Like the Colts just play better football than the Jags. Like the Colts could have me at quarterback. I take the Colts over the Jags. I'm a Gator fan. I love Anthony Richardson, but Anthony Richardson ain't one of them ones. Live in the 210. All right, so y'all live? Hey man, that was a solid session of Shop Talk. That'll definitely be up on the YouTube tomorrow. If y'all put y'all stuff up there, you'll be on the screen. Make sure you're following the YouTube. It's in the pin link in all the comments. I will be going live on YouTube, but I got a strike. Not sure how long it's gonna take to get that cleared up, and I don't want to take the chance of losing my page on YouTube by trying to go live and catching another strike, because they never told me what the strike is. I'm waiting to see, like, did I have something on this TV back here that came on, a commercial? Was it some music? Like, I don't know what it was, so. Damn funny. Is that what's on your mind, Cam? Were you first? Pause.